Marissa came a year, she had a basketball trip to go. I don't know, what is Stumbleupon? It's a discovery engine that collects a whole bunch of information from all over the web. I love it. I found out about a couple of years ago, and all the rest of my time during study hall was taken. It is great. You can just choose your interest, and it just it depends on whoever's using it. The individual can go to the website, pick out whatever interests them, and then the search engine will find everything on the web, all the latest hits, the most popular websites for it, and put it all in one page for you. And all you have to do is push a button.
Okay. Now we're going to have you guys open up Stumbleupon, and we'll have you set up an account. And so once you get there, it just takes you to this. It really doesn't let you go anywhere unless you sign up for it. So you'll just push Stumble for free. And you can sign up with Facebook if you want, but I'm just doing it by email, so. You guys can make a unique username, whatever you want it to be. Okay, get started. And then when you guys are all here, you'll start just picking interests, and this will just pull from all over the web, as Cal said.
Does anybody have a trouble?
Everyone's with us? All
Okay,
right.
so say you like dogs,
Everyone loves dogs.
rock music, throw in some comedy movies. We're all in college, so I guess we'll like that too.
Exotic pets.
Oh.
Really?
It's your zip code.
Exotic
And your
pets.
IP address. And your Facebook profile.
And then you can pick as many as you want, so it'll pull more interest and you'll have more in your feed, basically. And after you do that, you'll save your interests. And when you get here, this is really just your home page. And so the recommended is all of your interests that it's pulling from that you just selected, and you can always add more. And when you start stumbling, this is your stumble toolbar up here, and you'll start stumbling and it'll just roll into web pages. And it kind of, at first glance, it looks like a Pinterest layout and everything. But so if you click, if you go into your activity, this will show people you're following, and it'll bring up their interest with people that are like you. And then trending is just anything that stumble upon that people have liked a lot and they think you'll like too. And you can create lists where, as you can see, this is all the Oscars right now, and this is Stumbleupons paid discovery, which we'll talk about later. But it's all promoted Oscars as that's coming up. And you have your profile, your follow, and your shares. And so how Stumbleupon works is you'll click this, and congratulations, you're now stumbling. And it'll roll into a web page.
Some of them are fun. This one, you just click on through little games almost.
And if you don't like it, you can push the thumbs down, thumbs up.
If you really like it, you can share it with your friends on Facebook or Twitter or that other links up at the top here.
And then you'll stumble some more, and it'll just throw you into your interest. So like we liked dogs before, now you have smiling dogs. Everyone loves smiling dogs. So anyway, you like that, it'll build more from that. You can always go back to your home page. And so now we'll go into talking about the history. Now it was founded in 2001 by Garrett Camp, Jeff Smith, Justin LaFrance, and Eric Boyd. By By 2005, it gained $1.5 million from angel investors. And in 2007, eBay bought them out for $75 million, and they owned them to 2009. And then Camp and Smith bought them back, backed by private investors, and became a startup once again. And as of April 2012, Stumbleupon announced that they have over 25 million registered users on their site. And,
So it was launched on April 2007, and it allows users from the toolbar to stumble across all kinds of different websites, like I mentioned earlier, especially YouTube. Like you get a lot of hits from YouTube, like one of the most popular videos upcoming on YouTube, and they'll show that on there as well. And on June 13th, 2010, Stumble3 has added a slew of new sites to their existing.
this is just so you can roll into web pages.
Then the marketing niche, the niche that Stumbleupon finds themselves catering to is really everyone that is ready for a discovery engine for whatever they exactly want or need. Since it caters to whatever the person is looking for or just kind of interested in, finds everything that they could really want, and that's how they end up spending hours just stumbling upon when they should be doing something else. And paid discovery is Stumbleupons ad system in which they utilize marketing the most.
And so as I showed you before about the Oscars, it's what Stumbleupon is using as their biggest paid discovery right now. So this is how they market themselves and how they gain money, and another company gains money. They'll submit their URL to Stumbleupon, and they'll get promoted. So when you're rolling through stuff and you see those sponsored pages, which is very few and far between, they'll usually, right now, they'll be the Oscars basically, and whatever other ones have submitted. And you can either rate those stumbles that are on paid discovery, the sponsored ones, with a thumbs up or thumbs down, and that gives them feedback. And you can also click through, and then it gives them traffic to their page. So they don't need an ad like on most web pages where it has just a bar, because when you roll into it, their whole web page is the ad. And advertisers, when they submit to Stumbleupon, they have different options for how many users they can reach depending on their marketing objectives and the available inventory of whatever they're selling. And we're Stumbleupon.